Good morning, Ratnesh.
Good morning, Anup. Very good morning.
So, Ratnesh, I tried to configure that web
Edit.
part
Mm-hmm.
over there,
Mm-hmm.
that website part over there.
Mm-hmm.
But like it is taking too much time to getting it configured.
Website or domain services?
Not domain services. I actually go through the website part. That how the
Okay. App
website will
registration.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, application
Mm-hmm.
API part over there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you
So
show
I have
me actually? Share
yeah,
screen.
just hold on.
It's taking time means in configuration.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
1 minute. So like it is continuous going like this, but nothing is happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it will take cost, or I should like
Yeah, it will charge you. Yeah. Same from your balance amount. It will take. Yeah.
so like I have to I want to like configure that how it works and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The scripting will be required over there, or it will be start.
I think it is kind of a pass application, no? So nothing required. You just choose everything, it will be done. It's a serverless actually, serverless kind of, So yeah. Name the application actually. Go up. You're not giving the name actually. I think you already given web application name. Yeah, this is mandatory. So here, this see two things are there. If you want to use, remember we talked about container also. We discussed container or not?
We discuss the container, but I also want to know about the Kubernetes over there.
Yeah,
That
this
how
Kubernetes, yeah, this Kubernetes is without Kubernetes, you cannot manage your container services actually. That's orchestration required, Kubernetes. Yeah. So let's take the code only. Yeah. You have Docker container option also there. Mm-hmm.
so what
No,
like what type of
only
yeah
secure, only secure. Take secure only. Any
secure.
question?
The app name secure is not available.
Change any name because that will be similar, You cannot use same name. Make it some unique.
Mm, Good. Uh,
Big name. Take big name, sir. Quick code something. Yeah, yeah, I think this taken. Yeah. See, little tough word, it's taken. Yeah, nobody has used this actually. Yeah, you were asking something.
yeah, about the Kubernetes, like
Hmm. Yeah,
how
we'll
it's
discuss
work.
when we will discuss the VMs and all those things, right? Then we'll discuss the
So I
AKS
click on
services.
next deployment.
Yeah, go.
GitHub action auto.
Yeah, so this you can make disable. Maybe we are not going to play there. Go to next. Yeah, monitoring also we don't need it because it is going to charge you into your subscription, right? So let's play smartly. Tax is not important because this is a lab. It's not production environment. Move on. So it was not creating finally, or what was the problem?
Actually, I'm not getting the page over there. So like
Mm.
it is created now or what? Review
No,
and
review and create. Yeah, you
create
have to create. Yeah. Now click on hit on create.
application.
Create. So actually, sometimes, might be you selected, the data center or availability zone, sometimes this problem happen, with the one of the availability zone or zones, might be some problem is going on. So it's taking longer time, So you eaten your 4,000 rupees, only 10 is remaining now, right?
Yeah.
So basically we have time. So play safe, because a lot of things, if you want to do practice on AKS also, Azure Kubernetes services, right? So that is
Mm-hmm.
also very, very expensive actually. That's AKS services. Your this 10 thing will gone actually in the practice of AKS only. Okay, go to resource. I think it's done. Click on browse, top, browse. Kind of application hosting actually, you're doing.
It's on quick start.
Yeah.
Or deploy.
Or deployments, go to have you code ready? Don't have code. Okay, go to next. We don't have any code, right? Quick start. Yeah.
So there is a difference between like what about support error?
Mm. Difference between.
Like I have seen that the web container, like
Yeah, so.
there's a IBM cloud is also there, AW is
Uh-huh.
also there, Google
Uh-huh.
Cloud is there. So
Yeah.
like, what is the different? The things will be same or it will be something changed?
So in nutshell, just go back. Go back. You have any some code you want to use? Just use the code. I think code thing is required. Go back. So actually, all the cloud service provider having the same, they're using
Mhm.
same kind of the framework, the infrastructure, everything, and they're providing mostly similar kind of services actually, but with different name. Nomenclature is different, because I can't take your name, right? I can't say I'm Anoop, right? You
Mhm.
can sue me, you can file a case against me. So that's the
Yeah.
same thing will happening with the cloud also. So like as AWS cloud can't use VNet, that's why they're using VPC, right? So the terminology nomenclature differences are there, but the framework and everything is same actually. 99.9% same. Go back, go to the portal only, don't do the back here from here, just close it. Yeah, go here and just restart this application. There is option restart. Actually, you have to play around with this application. Yeah, restart. Yeah, and then browse. Yeah, no, not from here. Browse. No, close it. Close it. Close this page first. Close this. Yeah, close this page from browser. Cross. Click on cross. Yeah.
Actually, I'm getting that tab upper right.
Mm-hmm. Close.
Mm-mm.
Go again and then browse again. Yeah. If just like you have some web express documentation, right? Word express. So follow the instruction and you can do it easily. Not a problem. Browse. Yeah. Deployment
Deployments.
center. Yeah. Because in the backend, and you have to make changes actually. The settings. Yeah. So you have to play around the web.config. Same like IIS application. Remember. So you are just hosting the application. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
So your code should be ready, right? What code you are going to use here? You have to use GitHub. Then you can play around.
Okay.
Okay, because the code part is not ready. If you want to use, you can use GitHub. Go to WordExpress. I think somewhere I've seen WordExpress documentation on your laptop. WordExpress, WordPress actually, sorry. You opened some website, for WordExpress. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
actually, it is closed over then. I opened it.
Open that and follow the instruction. Actually, it will be done. Not a big deal. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can do those practice because those things, you are going to help your DevOps team, developer team,
Mm-hmm.
So you have to play around. Okay. So
Okay.
might be this is the free tier, something like the problem is they are not providing the coding. We have to use our code, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
And like
Any other
I've
question?
also, yeah, I'm also
Mm-hmm.
searching for a job like on
Mm-hmm.
Naukri. So I found that like in Azure, there's a different kind of jobs are over there for storage part, for monitoring part, and for each every part they're having a different jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So for like I'm learning each and everything. So what do you think that in which platform I have to go for?
So that's okay. Let me share my screen. I will give you idea. Actually, that's the problem with the cloud actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say you are Azure administrator. You are only storage administrator. Okay.
Yeah.
If you remember, let me share. I think the career lift uplift, session is going on before you actually. Let me show you same thing to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, uh, so these things I've shown, I've discussed with you. These things like identity access management,
Mm-hmm.
compute,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think these things we discussed with you, right?
Yeah.
So networking, firewall security, DevOps, and monitoring.
Mm-hmm.
We use actually full stack architect. What is full stack architect?
Who knows everything? Like,
Yeah. So actually, the problem with the cloud is, so like in on-premise, like we have Active Directory administrator, or we have storage administrator, or like backup administrator, and people
mm-hmm.
are working, as a Linux administrator. So the challenge with Azure cloud or any cloud is you have to be full stack architect. Getting my point? Means
Okay.
you should know Active Directory, you should know Linux, Windows operating system management, storage, database management, networking, firewall, complete, monitoring of all the engines. That's a problem. Getting my point? So you
Yeah.
are not going to get one person who is knowing everything. Getting my point?
Mm. Yeah.
So the jobs, what you are seeing actually, the expectation is as if you know the compute part, you should also know the storage because things are very simple in the cloud. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like you're going to configure some hardware, you're going to define some RAID structure or something like that. You have to configure your router, switches, hardware, firewall, not like that, right? So it's
Right.
simple to configure and you don't need expertise of CCIE or CCNP or CCNA is fine. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
think like that. So when you are telling you're getting jobs like Azure storage and all those things, actually it is all jobs applicable to you. But what you have to do, you have to prepare yourself to ready for the war.
Okay.
Okay. So you can't say, okay, I know the compute, I can work on the Windows operating system. No, you have to also work on the Linux also. So I will say you in clouds CSP provider, 80% workloads are lying on Linux. Only 20% workloads lying on Windows. Getting my point? So mostly
Okay.
you are going to face Linux operating system, CentOS, Ubuntu. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
understanding Active Directory, Azure Active Directory is not only sufficient. You should have to understand how our compute works, how the container services works, because they are not going to hire separate, container engineer. Getting my point?
Yeah.
No, you are the infrastructure engineer, Azure administrator, and you have to become full stack architect. So you have to manage Kubernetes clustering also. You have to play around with the storage and database also. But yeah, it's not like that. There will be bombarding like you are going to do everything. There will be some, supports and kind of, some database things you are not able to, doing the query or development work. There will be different
Mm.
team, right? So remember we talked about DevOps engineering.
Yeah.
So in As a infrastructure as a code, your role will be managing to complete infrastructure, irrespective of any technology. Clear?
Clear.
Let me show you the jobs. Then you will understand. Because why you are getting confused? Because you're thinking Azure Administrator, full stack architect concept you will know, then you will understand things actually. But yes, because there might be some architect jobs actually, right? So Azure Administrator, just type this as a sample. Administrator. Okay, let's go there. See, actually, it is coming
According to your profile.
my profile actually there because
Yeah.
no something is there. Security is coming more. Yeah, so I hope you understand what I'm trying to show you here. So
Mm-hmm.
it will show you like it's showing security is coming because I am also using this Naukri.com, for counter offers. So it's showing like that. So make yourself, ready for, you can't say, no, this is not my baby. In cloud, everything is your baby, except
Okay.
coding, programming, but even infrastructure is a code like Terraform. We are going to discuss ARM templates. You know, all
Mm-hmm.
those things you have to play around. You should know, like in GitHub also. That's why I ask you to create account. You are
Mm-hmm.
deploying a web application, but we don't have any code. That code we have to take from the GitHub. That will be ready-made code available there for website deployment. This is very normal thing actually. No rocket science. Okay, and all the
Okay.
documentation is available, you have to follow that. Any further question? Hope you understand.
Yeah, and I understand.
So lot of brainstorming exercise required. So you have to understand each and every component actually. I'm not telling you be architect one day, no, that's not the case. I invested my 5 years to become architect in cloud, not only Azure, GCP or AWS. For you it is not like in 1 month you will be architect. That's not possible, right? But you have to start your journey, as from starting as your administrator you have to become architect, right? And keep in mind, be technical in your journey of your IT journey. Your remuneration, your package will be on a higher side. Don't focus on the management part, okay? The bullshit. First
Okay.
understand the technology, be technical.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
sir?
do you have any like question and answers for interview
Yeah,
for
that
that?
will come. See, so you are asking for those rifles, your guns, your your
Mm-hmm.
rocket launchers in advance. I'm not going to do because that will be bombarding kind of different kind of bombarding. I don't want that. I am making you sure that you have complete understanding of the technology. Then capsules and everything you are going to get.
Okay.
you know yeah, so see, by reading and by retta of those questions, this is not going to help actually. That's a problem,
Mm-hmm.
because never know the panel. you know in
Yeah.
panel is coming from which company and in which mood he's going to ask. Might be some scenario based question. How will you manage that? Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because by doing ratta it will be very tough. You can clear one interview but another interview will got stuck. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have to understand the technology first. The interview questions and your resume writing will help on that part. Don't worry about that. But first understand the technology, right? Because we
Okay.
didn't touch the networking part, we didn't touch the storage. A lot of things are still remaining actually. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Any other question?
No.
Any other doubt? Because a lot of things are there, and it required a lot of because we all are Lucknow's Nawab. I'm also from the same place. So too much study is not easy, learning is not easy actually. It's a lot of investment. You have invest your time. It's actually headache also, to be very frank. Because knowing um, uh, to understand everything and doing brainstorming, grabbing everything, it's not easy, sir. It's take time actually.
Yeah.
Even Microsoft has taken to give me MCT certificate, they have taken 5 years. They have given this MCT certificate up to 5 years. Getting my point?
Okay. So
Yeah,
you have to
so
renew it.
every year again,
Mm.
challenge. You have
Okay.
to give the trainings in Microsoft, you have to fulfill the minimum criteria.
Okay.
So see how much attention for me actually getting renewal every year for the same
Hmm.
certificate. And for same already I'm with the trainer, I'm giving the trainings and everything, but it's still I have to prove myself. Getting my point? So
Yeah.
those are challenging things actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is getting upgraded, I think so. That's why.
Yeah, that's why they want trainer to be upgraded. If trainer will not upgraded, how will you they will give training actually? That's a problem, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, and because the things are like changing like anything, right? Okay, where we were actually, I just forgot that.
We have finished the group part. Resource.
Okay, this was
PowerShell. Yeah.
3.03 only.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take here. So try see, you have to think logically everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? How
Mm-hmm.
things. So I have already shown you what are the engines and the components involved in the Azure cloud or any cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to focus everything. So any question coming from Azure Active Directory, okay, you are ready with answers. You understand how Azure Active Directory works, right? How Active Directory works, how they work into the combination, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
connectivity from Active Directory to Azure Active Directory, like Azure AD Connect. Remember,
Yeah.
what are the modern authentications? Getting my point? These are interview questions actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are the modern authentications?
It's triple A and it's like mobile authentication
Mm-hmm.
and uh, app authentication.
Mm-hmm. No, no, you are not revising things actually. So I think we discussed a little about modern authentications, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you watched the videos actually. I shared with you already, right? So just revise those things actually. See, for me also, it's not like I'm keep remember everything,
Mm-hmm.
I will be mad actually if I will keep remember everything. I also do studies, regularly to upgrade myself. New technologies coming, to keep myself ready for the trainings and for the interviews actually. So what you have to do, you have to upgrade yourself, like revise those things. So like we are sitting 1 hour here, right? You have
Mm-hmm.
to sit by your own 2 hours. Then things will come into the line actually. Else it's a waste of time. Are you
Yeah.
okay? I think
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you are. Mhm.
Yeah.
See, I know study is not easy thing. We already, finished our college days and everything. After that, the problem with IT, Anup, you have to study. Even I have seen people are director, people are vice president, they are CISO, they are CTO. They are instead of reading the newspapers, they are reading IT articles actually. Getting my point?
Mm.
So the profile, the domain is it's like little bit, you have to read. Like if you have a government job, even you're an IT, if you are into government job, you need not to read.
Mm.
Okay, you did your BTech, you got your job, now you're assistant manager, or you like you're senior manager, enjoy life. But if you are into the private jobs and you are doing IT, MNCs, study will never stop, sir. Even people, I'm seeing people are studying after 50s, boss.
Yeah.
You ask, I will ask my papa to read. Hey, just fuck off. Getting my point? Because he was into government
Yeah.
job. He's
Yeah.
retired. He's enjoying his, olden age days now, right?
Mm. Right.
But the problem, if you are part of IT, you have to study every time, sir. That's a problem.
Mm.
And it's not easy thing. It's a
Yes.
stress. It's a stress. And you have to take the stress actually, but try to release those stress as you can actually.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
So are you giving time offline to studying all those things, revising those things or not?
Yeah, I am giving time to revise those things. I'm repeating your videos which you have given. That
But
what you have.
I just asked question, what are the modern authentication? You didn't answer, sir. Getting my point?
Yeah, I'm getting your point.
Okay, how you're going to, so see, don't take it as like negative things
Mm-hmm.
actually. What I'm asking, these are
Mm-hmm.
interview questions actually. I'm also into the panel, interview panel.
Okay.
So by, so in interview what happened, I will say, hi Anup,
This.
thanks for joining, my name is Ratnesh, I'm part of this team, in the
Mm-hmm.
Wipro, and blah blah blah. Okay, tell me about yourself. This is
Mm-hmm.
the first question.
Yeah.
Generally panel ask.
Yeah.
When you are going to tell me about yourself, my question will be, start from your resume or from
Mm-hmm.
you what you told me about yourself. I will, so people generally what they take make a note of it, make a notes. Okay, so you
Mm-hmm.
must have seen, because all interview will be video round only, right? There will be
Hmm.
Zoom or
Right.
MS Teams. So no, you have to give your fair interview actually, because panel is very smart. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
Panel is very smart, interviewer is smarter than, you are giving interview, so for that time he is smarter than you. So so how it goes actually, he can ask any questions, right? And if you
Mm-hmm.
answer, even by when you are going to tell about yourself, your technical journey, your company, he will understand your, the boundaries. Then he will define the questions around your boundaries, your resume, right? So in
Right.
that way your interview patterns goes actually. And interview, giving interview is not easy, taking interviews is always easy. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Because where is the stress? Stress will be the candidate, not with the panel, because they
Yes.
they are stress free actually. Because if
Mm-hmm.
something went wrong also, why they need to worry? Because the person gone, his 1 hour gone, and like you are they are going to take an interview with another candidate. So there is a stress, I know, and it's not easy to take. But see, think about money. If you have currently 10 lakhs, and if you are thinking about 20 lakhs, how you are going to take that 20 lakhs? By preparing yourself for your interviews only. What other option?
Mm. No
Go
other
for
option
business.
to.
Go
Yeah.
other. If you are into job, this is the option. One option only you have, or you can go for business. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
So far so good. So so don't downgrade yourself. Don't keep your morale high and study things. If you have a confusion, you have questions, try to understand, dig your dig yourself.
Okay.
Start from Azure Active Directory only. That's a starting point. All the interview will start from Azure Active Directory only.
Okay.
Don't take it very easy, don't take it very, the normal things. No, lot of things are there. How many licenses we have in Azure Active Directory?
Two types of license.
What are the differences between those two?
Uh, one like in one there's a two subscriptions are not available. Mm,
Mm-hmm. Security
that
one, remember? Security
yeah,
one, like you're not going to get PIM, privileged ID. So
yeah,
that's the
privilege
question.
ID manage.
So in
Mm-hmm.
each interview, I ask this question. I don't ask. First, I will ask, what are how many types of licenses available in Azure Active Directory? The person will say, sometimes they don't know or don't remember. They will say standard and enterprise. That's answer I get actually. Then person will say P1 and P2. So I will ask counter question on that actually. What is the difference between P1 and P2? Getting my point?
Yeah.
So it's not like only remembering P1 and P2 is sufficient. You
Mm-hmm.
should know the difference between P1 and P2. And now all the customer, all the enterprises are taking P2 license. What is the reason behind that? My next question,
Oh,
counter question.
the security part is enabled and authentication part is over there.
Yes, privilege identity management and all the security measures there, because I'm sorry, everyone
Mm-hmm.
is working from home, and even
Yeah.
employee is a threat for the company. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Because,
your point.
yeah, right. So we have to make security for each layer. So so be confident, and the resume part will I will send my, actually I will send my old resume, because new
Mm-hmm.
resume will be not will be like too much for you. Okay, so I
Okay.
will send you my cloud architect resume to you, and you can
Mm-hmm.
modify that resume in according to you. Don't mention, don't take many things. So you have to also do certifications also, remember.
Mm-hmm.
AZ 900 or AZ, so SL is providing free vouchers. Okay, use it. Go for AZ
Yeah. So
104 also.
AZ 900 and AZ 104, I have done that.
Already completed.
Yeah.
So you have to mention those certification into your resume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
you uploaded on naukri.com or not?
What, my resume updated?
You on Naukri,
Yeah, I have uploaded my CV on Naukri.com.
you are getting call or not?
Not now. I have get receiving because I'm not doing it continuously over there right now.
Yeah, yeah. So, like starting from August first week, 1st August, what you have to
Mm-hmm.
do? You have to update your resume, your profile every day actually, and
Yeah.
we'll discuss about the key points actually. See,
Mm-hmm.
resume is ready is okay, but everybody is not going to get call. Getting my point? So the
Yeah.
challenge is you have to select right keywords.
Mhm.
You have to, so whenever recruiter is going to search by the that keyword should be into your profile, else you will not be part of that search. Getting my point?
Yeah, I'm getting your point.
Yes, so far so good. So let's focus on ARM templates. What is ARM templates?
To creating the script
What
for
else?
development purpose.
No, no, you again forget. We discussed about IAC, India Against Corruption. Remember?
Yeah.
What was
India,
that?
I.
You are not revising the things. Infrastructure is a code, sir.
Yeah, ISC, infrastructure as a code.
Yes. So try to make a note of those things. Take a copy pen or pencil,
Mm-hmm.
whatever is feasible for you, because I have seen different people have different approach to understand things. You
Mm-hmm.
know, don't smell your approach actually. Love your approach. Few people what they do, they make a notepad on their laptop also. That's a different
Mm-hmm.
beauty. And if you are not I've seen many people are not comfortable with making notepad now note down. They do copy pencil kind of thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
whatever your approach, see, video is your backup only,
Yeah.
right? And video need a lot of time of yours. You have to scroll, you have to go and here and there to understand the same thing. But when you are making notes of the things, so IAC should be part of your notebook. Infrastructure as a code. This ARM templates is not will be used by developer only. As an infrastructure guy, you and me can also use the ARM templates to
Mm-hmm.
build our infrastructure. Getting my point?
Yeah.
So, may, so what is your best practice? What is your way to learn things? You do whatever you want to do. Okay, but the main
Mm-hmm.
purpose is to you have to learn without fail. Because think about, you have to get new job with higher side package. If Avinash Mishra can get new offer, good offer, why you cannot you? If Ratnesh can get new offer, why cannot Anup?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You are also
Right.
same, right? We are
Yeah.
part of the same IT stack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So many jobs are there, and companies are, and the problem is, because you talked about jobs, so I'm doing the career counseling. Take it as a career counseling only. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, people are taking first offer as a 10. Okay, just example. Now, uh, I will not take my example. That will be beyond, too much actually. So let's
Mm-hmm.
take normal example. People are taking 10 lakhs. Okay, first
Mm-hmm.
offer.
Mm-hmm.
They are going for counter offer 15 lakhs. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
after, if they're getting third offer, 3 months time is there as a notice period. So getting three offers is not, it's not tough actually. 1 month, one offer. It's okay. You can do it. Now person is playing on 20. Getting my point?
Yeah, I'm getting your point.
So actually, suppose person has a package of 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He has taken 10 as a first offer, and
Yeah.
counter offer is taken 15, and then
Mm-hmm.
finally he taken another third offer, 20. So triple X.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah, understood.
So the see, because you are not on that phase now currently. We are we are on the way to that path, because a lot of things we have to understand as the basic concept. Nobody is going to ask you create ARM templates in the interview. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
They will ask, how to have you used ARM templates? That's a simple question will be there. Nobody will
Mm-hmm.
asking create ARM templates. Log in into your GitHub account and show me the ARM templates, how to build and how what are the nonsense things are they there.
Mm-hmm.
That will be not interview questions, but you should know IAC, what is infrastructure as a code. Okay. Apart
Mm-hmm.
from ARM templates, what we can use?
ARM templates,
Okay,
GitHub,
before going to that,
mm-hmm.
when you did give
Command line
last interview in your life, in
around
your career,
uh, one or 2 months before.
you have given.
Yeah.
What was the
So
feedback?
the feedback, like they have asked the questions related to the management part only, not with
Hmm.
the technical thing.
Okay, it's cleared, or what was the final feedback?
So HR round is clear, and the
Mm-hmm.
second, the technical round is also clear, but the management part is over there, so it is not cleared over there.
Management part. Okay, okay. So that
Yeah.
was for the cloud, or what?
No,
For
not
what?
for the cloud. It is for the service desk manager profile.
Mm, okay, okay, okay. So like you are giving interview, so the heat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good thing actually. Don't So giving interviews also art actually. I'm telling you, right? But
Yeah.
don't focus on service desk. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
already invested your time, golden time. Okay,
Yeah.
get away from the service desk management or all those things, because it's not going to give you longer term. Even you are suppose you are in big shot manager kind of thing also. So
Mm-hmm.
because that's not a uh, to play around longer run. Think about next 10 years. you know what is
Yeah.
your goal of next 10 years, 5 years, and accordingly you plan out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of discussion we are doing here. So actually, in ARM templates, it's like JSON language. Okay, so there will be
Mm-hmm.
functions, there will be parameters, and you are going to define your all the variables. So like same thing, parameters will be there, variables will be there, functions will be there, resources, and you are going to get output, and
Mm-hmm.
that will be in your JSON language. Okay, we'll see one
Okay.
template here, then you will
Mm-hmm.
understand. We're not going to check these all those things. Okay, okay. So let me show you templates. Yeah, mention here GitHub. It will show GitHub only. So the beauty of the benefit of this GitHub, you are going to get a lot of ready-made templates here,
Mm-hmm.
so you
Mm-hmm.
can play around. Yeah, it's going to help only. So let's take one. Uh, Deploy this. Okay, some cluster thing. Then you will understand. Templates for VM creation actually. Okay, VM creation. That's a very simple one, right? Quick start templates. So this is simple actually.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to create one Windows virtual machine. Simple, right?
Okay.
And what are the things are happening? Because template will be already ready. You have to modify little bit things out of it. So try to understand this thing actually. By clicking this, it will go to, it will, I will share the same link to you. It will connect to your Azure cloud. See here, this is your the version, so we talked about our parameters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Parameters, functions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looks like same kind of programming, but it's pretty easy actually. You need not to worry, like same as PowerShell command lines and Terraform it is going to you use. And you need not to write each line item. You're going to get a GitHub or any repository. You have to just
Mm-hmm.
modify the things according to your requirement. Simple. Okay, so parameters is there, like admin username. So user, so remember when you create a virtual machine, it will going to ask you user ID and password, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
So same thing we are doing in the scripting actually. So
Mm-hmm.
username for the virtual machine, the password thing is mentioned, right? And if
Mm-hmm.
something public IP DNS, we have to mention my public IP. All those things you can mention here. And what kind of IP allocation you want, it's chosen dynamic. You have two options, dynamic or static, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, and there is SQ. What is it? SQ?
The password.
Stock
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
keeping unit. Actually, I'll
So,
see. See how I can remember those things because I'm repeating those things. Getting my point?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is lying in my cache somewhere. You have to also make, you have to also make sure that, because see, i'm not, I'm not watching somewhere where I have written SQ, what is the full form SQ. In that way I cannot manage the show. Getting the point?
Yeah.
So if someone, you ask what is this full form, oh, where is my cheat sheet, I open that, okay, SQ is stock keeping unit, sir. Getting my point? That
Yeah.
will be very tough thing. So try to grab those things, because these are repeated things you will going to see in your journey. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
interview journey. Stock keeping units means, I have shown you Azure Marketplace. Remember?
Yeah.
In Marketplace, lot of services are there, right? Lot
Mm.
of services means third party services or even Microsoft services, right?
Yeah.
So SQA is like differentiating number, reference number. So suppose Palo Alto firewall you're using in Azure Cloud. So there will be some product from the firewall, from the Palo Alto as a firewall. They will
Mm-hmm.
mention SQ number there. SQ number is kind of differentiation, like same like for mobile, IMI number is there, or
Mm-hmm.
serial number is there, right? MAC
Mm-hmm.
address for all the networking devices. Same thing,
Yeah.
SQ, a differentiator, SSID kind of. Okay,
Okay.
so SQ is there, the basic one they're using, and it's chargeable actually, not free, right? And it is going to define. See, in
Which
when you
which?
are going to buy GUI, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Azure portal, everything you can see there. You can select. There is a top down, bottom is there option. You can populate the things. You can select. Here you have to define which kind of OS you are going to use. Okay, so here is a list of all the. So this is kind of list of complete available, like server 2019, 16, 12. But you're not going to install all the all the OS on one server, right? Only one server
Mm-hmm.
you can do, only one OS you can do that, right? You're going to
Mm-hmm.
select the OS. And what is this? T-shirt size. Remember
Mm-hmm.
what is T-shirt
Yeah.
size?
And which like it can be configured over there.
Like what will be your virtual CPU,
Hardware, yeah,
yeah, your
hardware
virtual
and
RAM,
RAM.
your
Yeah.
disk, everything mentioned. BM size, like T-shirt
Mm-hmm.
size, you have to select that one, right? And suppose in your case this is different, like some enterprise E3, B3, B2, something kind of. So you have to modify the script. You are not going to write down a script line by line item. It's already ready-made. Ready-made scripts for ARM templates are ready. You have to modify according to your requirement. Simple.
So
Okay.
I have
So
to
don't,
do this on PowerShell over there or where? Like
no, you
on
can
this
do on
thing.
Notepad plus plus. Yeah. Not PowerShell actually. Why will you do PowerShell on Notepad plus plus? You know Notepad plus plus?
Yeah, Notepad plus. So I have to run on that Azure only.
Yes, yes. I will ask you to show, go there. You will get
Mm-hmm.
error because a lot of things are, not. So you are going to define here OS. Now OS done. Come to
Mm-hmm.
networking. what NSG you are going to use, right? What kind of VNet you are going to define, the VNet, right? The subnetting, everything you are going to
Yeah.
define here. And after defining everything, you are going to define your IP address, IP config one, the
Mm.
dynamic, likewise. So this is kind of very big script, and what is doing actually, it is creating your VM. Okay, let's try
Okay.
do in your this one actually, in your subscription. Let's see what is happening. I'm sharing with you. Here we go. Yes, share a screen and then we'll move from there. Yeah, well, keep portal open or it's okay. Hmm.
So where I have to find Notepad plus plus over here? This is a PowerShell.
No, Notepad. You will not point.
I
You
have
will
to
find
install it.
Notepad. Yeah, yeah, on your laptop, sir. Yeah. Okay. So now go to the link. Create virtual machine. Yeah, yeah. That link I shared you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this.
Go up. No, go up. Simply click on deploy to Azure. Click. It will go to portal. So the script is ready. You have to
Mm-hmm.
just, without using any Visual Studio, you can deploy it into your portal. Let's see. Failed to load the, could not load the market data, could not create the marketplace item. Why this is a app coming? Because in that script, lot of things is not matching with your, because you are into different VNet. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
And you are into different NSG. You have different IP address, and also you are not taking any marketplace item. Okay,
Okay.
getting my point? So what you have to do, you have to modify the script. Why I ask you to run that? Directly you cannot run those script. You have to modify
Okay.
according to your environment. Let's go to the script.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So now what you can do, you can take this script.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take some small script. This is very big actually, right?
Okay.
Take some small, so it will be easy to you for you understand. But this is very simple actually, creating VM only, right?
Mhm.
I don't think this will be very complicated. So what you have to do, you have to copy this script, open Notepad++ and modify there according to your subscription. Getting my point?
Okay.
And try to run this script into your Azure subscription and see if your VM got created or not.
So
And
if I put this on Notepad plus plus, how I will run on
Mhm.
Azure over there? Like,
No, so like you are going to do through your, this Visual Studio you have, right? Visual Studio.
yeah.
From there you can run, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So first you have to work on your script like this ARM templates. If you want to try a small script, you can take a small script also. You can. I just randomly I taken from the GitHub, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you some small script. Wait. Give me. I'm giving you storage one. Wait. ARM templates. So because our storage account is not created, right? So what we'll do, we'll create our storage account by using ARM templates. Okay.
Okay.
Azure storage. Yeah, this will be pretty easy, and you can easily manage the show. Open this one. Yeah, open this one. Keep it simple actually. Yeah. So just maximize it. Yeah. So what is a storage account?
The storage, like for storing the data over there or increasing the hardware size, hard disk size.
So a storage account is will be bind with your subscription with your resource group, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So one storage account is required because without a storage account you cannot play anything, right? If you need some storage, you are you are going to create some file services, or you have to upload some data. So for that you need a storage account actually. So see the script of this storage account. Go down, you will see there downside. You can create by this GUI. Don't use GUI actually. Play with your template actually. Okay, and
So
create
this
your.
part I have to do that. The
Yes,
parameters which
yes.
is given
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah. What will be your name of your storage account? What will the subscription name? All those things you have to mention and create your storage account into your portal, into your subscription, and see how things go.
Okay.
So the BM one is a little bit, lot of lines items there. It will be
Mm-hmm.
pretty simple for you to do that. To to play around storage one. Okay,
Okay. It will be
and
done
go to
on
the portal.
Azure
Yeah, go
only.
Azure only. Yeah, right. Azure only. Yeah. Go to portal and search Azure account, Azure storage account. Yeah, and make sure that no storage. Okay. You can also delete this storage account, or you can create another one. Don't worry. No, no problem. You are going to create additional storage account. Okay. Don't delete. Don't delete. No, no, no.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
it. Keep it there, and you
Mm-hmm.
create another storage account from the script itself. Don't use
One
GUI.
sec.
Yeah. So this is the GUI waste. We don't
Mm-hmm.
want. We
So
want storage account.
the template option is like not coming over here.
No, no, not here. You can do through the PowerShell, through PowerShell or CLI, or you can go for Visual Studio. Visual Studio also.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to paste this thing over there. Like,
Yeah. First you connect with your subscription. You already connected, and you start the this ARM templates JSON file. Yeah. Try it, and it is some any complications. We'll do it together tomorrow for practice.
so I have to write this thing manually or like copy paste.
So you Google it, you will find. You okay? The copy option it's a pasted only. So you will take the GitHub one version. I think go down, go down.
Okay, I will search on
Yeah, yeah,
Google
you
over
will
there.
find. So you have to see copy is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these things you can run on your this thing actually. Where on your this Azure CLI portal. Yeah, here. Getting my point? So you already connected, line by line item you can do. And so try to do one line and another line kind of. Then you will understand what I'm doing, what you are
Yeah.
doing actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you are going to see your storage account got created in your subscription. So that will be practice for your ARM templates. Then you can play around big templates actually. First you have to understand line by line item, right?
Okay.
Okay, do it. Try to do it. Okay, same like ARM templates, there is a Terraform,
Mm-hmm.
which is not Microsoft product. It's a third party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Terraform is like large enterprises. So when we are going to do, which is not possible through ARM templates, so then we'll use Terraform.
Okay.
Okay, and same like domain joining of your VMs. I think you ADDS installed or not yet
It is installed.
successfully, and you joined the VM also domain.
Yeah, VM I have tried to join the domain.
It was successful.
No, let me check it again once because I've just tried before.
Yeah, yeah, you can check it offline. Not a problem. Not a problem. So
Mm-hmm.
even you can do it the same thing through ARM templates also.
Mm-hmm.
Like starting from VM creation, and your VM will be joining the domain also. You can manage the through automation, through scripting, ARM templates. So that's GUI is also possible sometimes because you are new to the Azure cloud. So templates will be not easy as GUI is easy for you, right?
Right.
But little bit understanding of ARM templates also should be there, because a lot of things we do automation in Azure cloud or in any cloud actually. So Terraform is going to help in any cloud, but ARM templates is a cloud native. It is going to help you into Azure cloud itself.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
complete those templates and come up with new templates. You want to explore something,
Mm-hmm.
not only VM creation, playing around with the networking or storage or anything actually. Okay, so then we can there is scalability group and all those things. So ARM templates is another way to do manage the things, the automation actually, simply.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any question
Okay.
before we wrap up today?
No, let me check with the script part. I have done the work on Linux. I think so it
So
is the same, but
think, yeah, things will be very easy for you if you have Linux experience. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, will be pretty easy for you.
okay,
Go by,
let me check. Yeah.
explore something, and if any hands-on practice issues, we'll do together tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.